All right, number 20 wants us to solve the log equation. And so we're given log base 4 of 16 equals 4x plus 1. So again, we're going to write this as exponential. We're going to take this 4 and raise the power of 4x minus 1 or plus 1, and then we'll have this equation. 16, you drop the log, equals 4 to the 4x plus 1 power. All right, now if we want to get the same base, we can rewrite 16 as a base of 4. We can rewrite that as 4 squared, and then we get 4x plus 1. And once the bases are the same and we have 1, then we can just solve this equation. So we have 2 equals 4x plus 1. Solving, we will subtract 1, and that will give us 1 equals 4x, and then we divide by 4, and we get 1/4 equals x. Okay, so this one wants us to write in terms of natural log. So since this has a base of e, okay, we can do one thing really, e to the 8x power equals 3. Okay, so one of the properties of log is if you take the log of whatever the base is, you get the original expression. So let's say ln base e is understood. And then if I take the log of e and I can raise it to any power, let's just say 4, what happens is this base e and this e cancels each other out, and you'll just be left with 4. The same property holds if you're dealing with regular log. If I have log and it's understood to be a base 10, and I raise this to 10, let's just say to the negative second power, the answer I get will be -2, because this 10 will cross out log base 10, and we will just end up with that. So what we want to think about is one of two things. You can use this property of log as it is, or think about going backwards if you had something in exponential form, kind of like the previous problem. What that means is you would take whatever the power is and bring it down to be the base. So if I rewrote this, let me rewrite it the other way so you can see it a little bit better. This is 3 equals e to the 8x. Sometimes it's better to see it that way. So we just take this and bring it down, and it would be my base. Okay, that's one way, just going backwards. Or you can use this log property. So what this log property says, let me show you with a calculator real quick just to drive that point home. If I were to do, clear this out, if I were to do right here, natural log, it has an understood base e, and then I'm going to say we're going to raise this e to the 4th power. Okay, so what I'm going to see is 4, because the natural log understood base e and this e cancels out. Same thing if I do log, it has an understood base 10, so if I do 10 raised to the negative second power, I will just get -2. Okay, so the 10 cancels out. So the reason why I'm saying that is because from here, so if I went backwards, I would get this. I would get ln base e of 3 equals 8x. Okay, so that's one way to do it, E understood. Now the other way that I'm trying to get you to see with the property of log is like from this statement right here, e to the 8x equals 3. Whenever you see e, you can just add or take the natural log of both sides. So I'm going to add ln to this side and ln to this side. Okay. And what happens, again, the e will cancel out with the natural log, and you'll be left with 8x equals ln of 3. So it's just on opposite sides, but it's the same thing that we would get here if we went backwards, bringing that base down to be the base of the log. So either way, you're going to get ln of 3 equals 8x. 8x equals ln of 3. They're both the same. So you got two ways. You have the property of cancellation or inverse opposites to cancel it out, and you can just apply it to both sides and understand that it would cross out that one and leave that one, or you can just work backwards and go from exponential form to log form. So it just says write the answer in terms of natural log. So we're going to write 8x equals ln of 3. Okay, so do they actually want us to solve it? Solve the following equation, write it in terms of natural log. Okay, so we want to solve, we're going to continue to solve for x. So I'm going to do one more step. So from this step right here, I have, do this, I have 8x equals ln of 3. So you're going to divide by 8 on both sides to get x by itself. And then that will give you x equals ln of 3 divided by 8. So that's what they want us to do. So ln of 3 divided by 8, that's what they mean in terms of natural log. So they want to see that there. So I'm just going to change this up. I don't need the x equals part, I just need to do divided by 8.